Yeah, it's Friday. We're gonna play a Legacy prelim with lands. The original list is from Aslid. A few changes here and there, but mostly the same. So, oh yeah, we're at 14 people. Just hoping to dodge combo. But, you know, if it happens, it happens, you know? Wow, a lot of people jumped in last second for this Friday one. Crazy. Yo, Heezy Media, appreciate it. Playing against Simple Liquid. Yorion means death and tax usually. I just basically keep any hand versus death and tax. That deck was... I think that deck was actually better than people think, you know? Alright. Let's make them have hard mode. So that means all the other creatures are dead and they're trying to kill me with this. This germ. I can always rotate for Maze of Ith, but I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from this first. Interesting. Alright, I guess I'll just play it out. Alright, they don't know. It says indestructible, you don't have to pay for it. Hey, what's up, Aslid? Just gonna try to constrain them. I think I'm actually stable on this board if they can't really do anything else. Plus, the Saga's gonna kill itself this turn, so wasting that doesn't make any sense. They get like an Aether Vial or something. It's about to kill itself. Wasting the Saga is like the opposite of what I want to do. Yeah, exactly. They continue. They don't know. I don't care about an Aether Vial. It's gonna just like not be actually very threatening, I think. Oh, what's up, Einlanzer? Jeez. I'm getting very lucky that they don't know how Indestructible / Tabernacle actually is worded. This is the prelim, yeah. It's round 1 of the prelim versus Death and Taxes. Kept a kind of slow hand, but I think it's gonna work out okay. Yeah, it's easy to play this if my opponent doesn't know how Tabernacle plus Indestructible work, but... Oh, they found out. I wonder how they found out. So I think I'm just gonna copy my maze this turn and just try to lock the game up. I could also rotate a Taiga away to get Yavimaya. What does that look like? It actually, I think, is pretty good. Actually, I've decided against it. I'm just gonna keep making Mesa bits. I would never say that, Jadra, because that's actually a complete lie. Like, that's just straight up lying, so you probably shouldn't do that. Well, it's not even a matter of honor or whatever. Like, just straight up within the rules engine in the game, that's not how it works. So... Wait, my opponent didn't pay one turn and they paid this turn? What the hell is going on? That's a big question mark. Yes, you can. That was... I don't know, that was weird as hell. Do I want to rotate Taiga away for Yavimaya? Yeah. Oh, shoot. Why did I tap 2? Whatever. That was really bad. I only needed to tap 1 mana. But I think Yavimaya is, like, really good right here, honestly. I don't think I need to get the zone yet. I'm also kind of worried that, well, we'll see what happens. Play. Suppose I rotate this away for Blast Zone. I tap these 3 lands plus the Blast Zone to activate. That's probably good, actually. Actually, I can tap those 3. I mean, this is like kind of a precarious situation because I'm such a low life total. But I do have 2 mazes, and they've been through 1 port already. Store Championship? I don't remember playing many of those. Was I playing Abzan? I was probably playing Abzan Siege Rhino, if I had to guess, but... Yeah, I just remember, like... Well, I don't exactly remember, but that would have been my guess back then for what I like to do, you know? It is clock damage, but does it matter? Not really. Alright. So, this is just a delay tactic. I mean, I can make the Lage sneakily, but we'll see what they do. They're like 50, like, they paid for that germ every turn except once, and then it didn't get destroyed, and they start paying for it again. Alright, well, they're dead now. Just want to bluff crap rotation, but maybe I should just play the spell bomb out. Wow. We might have Solitude, but that's fine. Yeah. So this is the reason I didn't play the spell bomb out. This is fine. Like, I'm gonna just rebuild in a few turns, and I have 20 life. Like, I don't think that actually matters very much. I would like to draw an Exploration though, so I'm not gonna dredge because like drawing Explo would be so much better. Oh, that's also fine, I think. Okay. I'll see what they do. I'm not telling them unless they ask me. Jadra. If they like message me, is there something I could have done better, I'll answer. Well, I'm not gonna like force information on them. Contrary to popular belief, I do like sighting down on Dark Depths in this matchup because I think it's like a pretty awful plan. Endurance doesn't do anything. What else was I cutting? So they realized it once, and then they kept paying for it afterwards, Vanderhoo, so I'm not sure what the hell was going on there. Maybe they thought it was a bug or something. Who knows? It's really weird. How did I lose? My opponent conceded. Opponent? That's me. Oaken, that's my username. Anyways, let me think. I want to keep this hand. No. It's like really close. If one of these was a land producing land, I would actually keep, but alright. This is exactly fine. I'm gonna just ship the Force of Vigor. I'm the villain. I thought I'm the hero in my own story. I thought that's how it works. Am I not the NPC in my own story? I guess that's possible, hypothetically, but it doesn't seem likely. Alright, I'm gonna discard the maze, actually. Play around Thalia. Don't play waste out. If they want to waste my waste, then I can waste them back. But really, I don't think they should be looking to do that. Fast Spawn's not legal. Otherwise, I would probably play, like, 2 Fast Spawn. Or probably, like, more, honestly. I played like a bunch of Fast Spawns and Crucibles, probably. I think I am gonna play it out. Obviously, if you get Skyclave, it'll suck, but whatever. The other thing you could do is, if you had a soft read that they didn't have Wasteland or Plow or Solitude in hand, you could play land, say go. You have enough mana to rotate for depths and do the thing. But I think I can win a fair game with the Valakut Exploration, probably. Especially if I draw like a fetch or something right here. Ironically, that's like kind of the worst ones to draw because of Thalia. I'm actually going to get a fetch land with my crop rotation because that's 2 looks at more stuff with the Valakut Exploration. This is like not a play I think a lot of people make, but I think it's actually pretty valuable to have in your arsenal. I used to do with Tireless Tracker a lot as well. Alright, so if I hit a mana source, or if I hit a land, I wonder if I should actually just play the Crucible. Do I even care about the Thalia? The Thalia is like restricting. Maybe I do actually. Right. I think I'm just gonna waste the port as well. I'm pretty far ahead because of that play, it looks like. Like, basically, I just turned crop rotation into a draw 2, right? And that's, like, actually really powerful. Okay, cool. I don't really care about that card. I mean, I guess it's a 3-1 for 2. They bought them both off the scries. That's also a good sign for me. The Crucible endgame will probably be good enough, honestly. Honestly, I think I'd rather play Crucible than Loam. And Maze. So I definitely want Maze to play. I think now Fetch is the best. I guess Stage threatens the combo as well, so maybe that's better. Alright, my opponent gave up. Yeah, basically the games where I get to engine like this, they can never win, because D&T basically cannot beat an engine almost ever. Like, it's just not how the deck operates. So, pretty easy win, round 1 versus Death and Taxes. But, you know, I think my opponent did not need to pay for their Culture Complete ever in Game 1, so that changes a lot of things. So we'll see what happens round 2. Anyways, thanks for everyone being here. Happy Friday. If you want to support the stream, you're new here, hit that follow button. That's free to do. And thanks to Bara Knows Worse, Basic Plains 13, Turn 1 Deathrite Shaman, and X-Calyx for following. Anyways, be right back, gonna use the bathroom and get more water. So, I was thinking about it while I was in the bathroom real quick. The Tabernacle thing reminds me of when a 4-judge... Okay, so it's Olivier Ruel playing a Platinum Angel control deck with Active Negation versus opponent. And Olivier has Platinum Angel out and casts Active Negation on some random card. And Olivier just goes to his draw step, and the 4-judge is like, you're dead, and Olivier just points to his Platinum Angel. It has a similar sort of feel to that, in the opposite direction. Platinum Angels is a cool card, honestly. Like, when it was printed, people went ballistic for it, because it was just so, like, flashy and new and eye-opening. Anyways, we're 1-0 in the prelim with lands. Waiting for 2 more matches actually. 4 divided by 2 is 2, yeah. Looks like Leviathan did not wake up in time. Standoff in Honolulu? I've read that. I believe I've read. No, that's a different Platinum Angel story actually, but that one's really good. B Top Bear Bayer, that's a really good, I remember reading that Reddit post at some point. Glacial Chasm I don't think has aged well. You could play 1, but I don't think you really need it versus anyone. I think Saga's pretty good in lands. I would play 3. I tried 4 at first, and I think the 4th is a little bit excessive, but... Plus other people have tried various numbers, and I kind of think 3 is like... 2 or 3 is right to me, but with like the Pirate Spellbomb and other things, and the fact that you want it like kind of early versus like a Bant control deck, I think 3 is about correct. You could sideboard Chasm in this deck, I just don't think you need it. Like, how good, not playable is how I would put it, Jadra. You can play any number of Rashawn ports you want. I just choose to play 1. I don't know, like, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, you know? I mean, if anything, I think the most questionable card in the main deck is Retrofitter Foundry, and that could be another Rashawn port. I mean, it kind of seems like you were trying to say that... how do I put it? Whatever. You play 60 port in freeform? Mats, do you even own 60 Rashawn ports? I don't believe you. I just do not believe that you play 60 Rashawn ports in freeform. For multiple reasons. The best deck in Legacy? If you had to put a gun to my head, it's probably some blue-red shell. Whether or not that actually contains the card Delver of Secrets is actually a big question. But besides that, I think it's actually a real question. Ugh. Sorry about that, chat. My allergies have been acting up. Thank you for all almost grown. Also, if you're new to the stream, thanks for being here on this Friday. We're playing a Legacy Prelim. And also, there is a channel point challenge to make me open all chests in about a month, I think. I'll probably do it like near the beginning of October, and I think I'm gonna try to fundraise for American Cancer Society this October because, you know, recent things have made me really annoyed / sad about cancer. How have I been liking this sideboard for this event? Well, I've played 1 match, I'm 1-0, so fine, I guess. You mean low leechers? Also, I love Baratin of Medic plus Power Fire. What did I actually... The Medic was, like, technically playable. Another combo. Was it Resplendent Mentor? There were, like, I actually drafted a ton of Shadow Moor on MTGO as well. Maybe not as much as you, Mats, but a lot. Remember liking Mono Red and Mono White the best. That's what I remember about Shadow Moor. Obviously, if you open Corrupt, Mono Black was also pretty good. And there was also the backdoor strategy of just splashing all of those like monocolored cards with Elsewhere Flask, if you really wanted to do that. Oh, you know, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna open a pack for Heezy Media. You always splash Corrupt? Probably off Elsewhere Flask, yeah. Alright. So, Time Spiral Remastered pack. Tell me what you would first pick, Mats. I'm interested. Alright, what we got? We got an Erratic Mutation. It's just an okay card. Needle Peak Spider. Not a very good card. Mind Stab. A reasonable card. Yeah, the receivables is gas. Almost grown, I agree with you. Right, Valid Shell Door. Only okay, I think. Deep Cavern Imp. Fine if you're Madness, fine if you're Rebels. Icarus Flick. Icarus Flick is one of the best removal spells, I think, in a lot of formats. Literal Core, pretty good if you're Madness. Emerald Scout, if you're Rebels, this is like one of the key cards. I'm cracking a few packs, yeah. What's up, Morgan Prize? Dead Gone. Discarder Peregrine. This card is really, really, really good. Alright. Necrotic Sliver. I don't really like the Sliver deck, and I think it's like kind of not very good, honestly. Phantom Worm. This card, I think, is also super overrated. Alright. We got our rare. Sudden Spoiling! Do you take Sudden Spoiling or Icarus Flick? This card is also extremely messed up. Yeah, Spoiling. Alright, but did you consider Old Border Ramunet Ruins? And there's a foil Urza's Factory, which I'm never taking. I think I would take Sudden Spoiling over the Icarus Flick. Remember, September, if you sub, I will probably open packs. I have a pile of packs next to me still. Alright, Legacy. Whoops. Should probably get rid of this question mark. You think you take Icarus Flick over Sudden Spoiling? Wow, a lot of people would not agree with you, but I respect the dedication because there's a few things that are really appealing about Icarus Flick. I think the fact that it is splashable is actually a huge upside, and it doesn't really deep commit you to black. It just means, like, you need, like, a Terramorphic Expanse or a Mana Fixer at some point, and you can play it. And the ideal mode on the card is 6 mana, get a 2-for-1, which is, like, a pretty insane rate. Sudden Spoiling's not that, far from that. Sudden Spoiling is one-sided. Yeah, the reason... I understand Matt's logic. The fact that, like, it's a single black, it's very low commitment. Yeah, it's just, like, kind of insane. I don't know. Icarus Flick can also be Plagueland. There's a funny story involving Sudden Spoiling, where Sam Black is playing against Paul Sheehan in the finals of US Nats. It's Black-Green Elves versus Fairies. Sam is actually Elves. In a post-war game, he shuffled in 15 cards and took 15 out. He accidentally sided into Sudden Spoiling, but he actually used it to blow out Cheon in a combat because of, like he disabled all of the Cyanemunas and, you know, stuff like that, and Cheon just lost all of his stuff and couldn't come back. And then Sam just decided to, like, have one Sudden Spoiling in the match period. Because it's, like, it makes the game a lot harder to play from Cheon's side if you have to risk getting Sudden Spoiling at some point. Jadra, combo's a bad matchup for this deck, there's no question about it. Usually just concede, which is fine. You just accept it. That's really the only thing you can do, and the only reasonable thing to do, in my opinion. Yeah, Mats, I'm curious, do you prefer TSPRM or MH2? Or I guess, even original TPF. I kind of think original TPF is actually better than Times Power Remastered, but, you know, that might be boomer of me, as the kids say. Yeah, I think original TPF actually is a lot better. There's a few things that are really unpleasant about TSP Remastered. I think Palace Jailer and True Name Nemesis and Mirror Entity are really unpleasant to begin with. And you're slam dunking, you're windmill slamming any of those if you open them basically at any point in the draft, I think. Mirror Entity in particular is just like, the fact that it's a rebel means you can always have it in a game, pretty much. It's just kind of bananas, you know? Play out the Void over Endurance? No. I don't really like Leyline as much as other people do. Like, remember, Bajuka Bog is built into your main deck, so I don't really want an unreliable card as well. Yeah, Endurance is hardcastable. It's also like a pitch card. There's a lot to like about it. Like, you can also play Endurance versus Doomsday, even though I think that's not a very good plan. No, Endurance is not really for catching Delvers. There's not even that many Delvers in the format currently. Like, sure, you can side it in that matchup, but it's not the primary use of the card. I think Endurance is fine to side in versus Bant if you want to. Like, catching Uros is fine, and like just another creature is probably fine. Rise? I did not like Rise as much as other people, but, you know, that's fine. This person last played 4-color Loam. This person has a wide range, I feel like. This sounds like pretty good versus all of them, though. Rug tokens. Interesting. I might use this spell bomb to kill the Delver. No. Just play around Stifle. If they have Stifle now, that's fine. But sucks that they have a waste there, but whatever. Bad draw. The level up deck is not that interesting, and also, like, It just correlates how many venerated teachers you draft. Or, that's the card, right? Venerated teacher? I think that's the card. It's kind of like burning most cubes. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, actually. The fun voice. Totally agree with you, Mats. This forces them to find a wasteland or risk being killed. And if they waste anything, I can probably just use propagation to force them to force, which is like a pretty okay situation for me. And I'm only taking one per turn. I think I can afford to not rush it. I mean, I could play the maze that turn to prevent one per turn, but I'm not even sure that like is necessary. Should have pre-compacted that, I think. Because isn't that literally delirium? Yeah, that is delirium. They just missed out on damage. I have. Jadra, I literally have done that on coverage because there was a Pithing Needle on Thespian stage versus Shardless Bug. Okay, it's kind of problematic actually. Depends on how they play it exactly, but it's not that hard if you have complete control of the game, honestly. Need to draw a wasteland, I think. Okay, that counts, I suppose. So I can just initiate. I think that's like really good. I think they should actually waste the maze. I guess you could waste that as well, but you want to main phase because if they draw another wasteland, you don't really want that to happen to you. I'm gonna get a Mox Diamond off my Saga, probably. Most people don't play Vapor Snacks, I'm not worried about it. I still know they have a force in hand, which is kind of problematic. Okay. They don't anymore? I guess they're trying to, like... Wait, they give themselves Delirium, all their creatures have to attack. So... I don't foresee this going well for them, honestly. Yeah, they can keep the Regent back, but that deals me 6 damage. And then now, like... I don't know, this doesn't look great to me. I guess I'll see what happens, but... have 1, Mock Simon's 2, ends 3. What happens if I just get Blast Zone? Seems like I should get Blast Zone instead. Alright. That was a weird game where my hand was, like, not very fast, but my opponent also just, like... I don't understand what they were trying to accomplish there, but it didn't really work out for them, you know? Alright, this matchup, with the Needle is not very good. Choke is fine, and the Blasts are decent. Fuck that bog. I want Caracas from Ragavan, that's right. Hey, what's up, Lawrence? How you been? Happy Friday. I actually don't love Valakut Exploration versus them, but I'll probably leave him. I think I might just cut them. I don't remember. Just 11, sweet. What should I cut? Saga's great. Port's like kind of like whatevs. Well, but Port is good with choke. Maybe it's like Map and Foundry can go. I think I might do that. The Crucible's like kind of okay, but also kind of weirdly not great. Endurance is right here. I don't understand. I mean, there's no Force Vigor in my deck. Endurance is right here. Do I want to shape? No, because what can happen is I think the constructs are often just good enough versus them. Like, I value the fact that they can just make constructs uncounterably versus a hand that's like all like forces or dazes or whatever, you know? Basically, I don't think there's any matchup where I would cut this card. Maybe Moon Stompy, but I still probably wouldn't. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna hit submit anyways. Oh wait, for those of you who are wondering, do not side in Sphere versus these decks. Yeah, Cavern of 3/3s is a good way of thinking about it. Also, remember the interaction with Stage Saga. It's basically, if the game goes long enough, it is just like Urza's Factory on crack, you know? I think this is actually a keep. It's like not the most insane hand, but this will fetch Forest, which gives me a lot of insulation, and the Wastelands are generally pretty good. If they like daze my Exploration, it's not even that big of a deal because I have a second one. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Expo line. If they daze, it's like wasting them, sort of. I mean, the sand's like pretty good, I think, to be quite fair. If they force it, even better. This is why, actually, from their side, I often do not forcible explorations. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. If I didn't have a second one, it might be less fine. Do they trim on days post-board? It depends on the exact configuration. I would not from their side, but I know people who do. You just have 6. Alright, so that if they have 6, I might just go for their Throat next turn, which is just rotate for tab, waste their land. Yeah, it's hard to have a coherent plan because it is very much a playstyle thing, I agree with that. Come on, just play another creature, please. Maybe they'll Alpine Moon my Maze a bit. Lava Spike Strix again, chat. Left on top? Sure. Let's top back on. It's driving me nuts. I can use Sage to copy a mountain to actually get rev back up for my propagation, which is kind of cool. It's probably going to happen. They revealed Wasteland, huh? Okay. I don't even want to tap out for it now because I want to make them have an awkward... Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, that's actually perfect. They might have to waste this now. If they waste it, I can just copy it with Sage. I could crop rotate, but I think this is actually better. Like, now they're down a creature, I have a maze for the other creature, like, I don't think they're in a good position. Another Wasteland, okay. Fine. So the moment I draw Loam, they're, like, actually in the hole. Could just rotate for Saga, I guess. I guess I'll say go and see what they do. I do have a Ghost Quarter, but killing that's not that appealing, because once they show Mountain, you know they have Island, and I think I would actually rather keep them off Island than Mountain, you know? I'll force the issue. See if they have a force. And this is why Saga is so good. Like, this would be a situation where no other card does what Saga does, right? Like, I can just sit back and make a few constructs. No, I mean, it's hard to tell how good Saga is until you play Modern or Legacy for a few matches. I'm just like, wow, this card is stupid as hell. It's like kind of a super busted card, you know? I don't think that trade's even good for them. I'm just gonna max value. If they have dress down, so be it. Now I'll just attack with my pair of 3/3s, like, I don't know. Dragavan? Sure. I don't know why they're always revealing. It's really weird. Nice. Lackey, they definitely did, I think. This person plays a lot of Death and Taxes, I think. They're, like, not new to MTGO. I lost to them playing for Toppy in one of the showcases when they were on D&T. I think. They play a lot of lands, though, apparently. It's kind of weird. I don't know. If you look at their history, it's almost all lands and D&T somehow. Right, say go. Yeah, this Ragavan ain't doing shit, in my opinion. Submerge. Okay. Guess they can kill one of my constructs. Do I care? I can't care away. This is like the anti-submerge card. This card basically makes it impossible to play around Surge. These have been rotting my hand the entire game, but we finally have a target. So technically double rotation, so I can put a green, rotate, yeah, I can just get stage steps if I want to, but I don't really see the point. No, because it would be a Chapter 1 Saga. Oh, they also have Caracas, true. You are correct. A lot of reasons not to do that. You are correct. I could just get Saga stage, actually. That's, like, kind of appealing, but whatever. Yeah, I think I might just rotate for a Saga and a stage this turn and just, like, actually put them in the Hurt Locker. I could have pirated it. I don't really care. I don't think that card actually matters. Like, the way I think I actually lose is to a bunch of Murktide Regents plus Pithing Needle from Maze of It, so I do want to end the game. I think I'm allowed to rotate one of my mazes away, though. Oh, do they have Hardcast Force? It's fine. I mean, I'll just blast it. This is probably worth blasting, honestly. Oh, I could have depths them, but if they have a second submerge, I think this is actually better. Right? If you just get this plus stage, it beats basically all submerges forever. So if I didn't have... Okay, to be fair, if I didn't have Yavimaya out, I could have rotated away both of my forests to get stage depths, but I had the Yavimaya out, so I couldn't. So we're 2-0. Thanks for everyone being here. I think I'm going to get more water in a second. But if you want to support the stream, hit that follow button. Also remember, it's September, so if you're new to the stream and you sub, it's 20% off. I also believe it's 20% off gifting sub, so, you know, all that support's appreciated. And I still have packs to open, time turtle packs. We gotta see the support for the packs. Anyways, gonna get some water, run a quick ad, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, chat. Let's look at some spoilers while we wait. I'm kind of excited. I'm not like 100% way excited, but I'm kind of excited. I haven't actually looked at a lot of these. So this is like Jiraga Warcaller, huh? Except it doesn't pump itself. Intrepid Adversary. That's my favorite. I like APAC lands. I like the Hong Kong Junket, the Taiwan swamp with like little fireballs, the Taiwan Forest, the Mount Fuji Mountain, the Uluru Rock Australia Plains. Oh, it does pump itself. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right, Basic Plains. This one's cool, I guess. Why on earth would they bring phasing back? It's like not. I don't know. I would not do that. It also works off out. Yeah, it's a fixed multi-kicker, which is actually kind of nice. I think, like... Yeah, phasing is kind of awful, like, in a lot of ways. It's, like, not modern era design, is how I would put it. Anyways. That's an interesting card. So, actually, all of them put +1/+1 counters on, except for this one. But this one, like, kind of does. It's just, like, secret. You know? This one's worse versus, like, a Humility, whereas other ones are better versus Humility. Bear with 2 guns, that's not 100% true, because there's a lot of things that haven't cleaned up. Wow, this card is going to be really unpleasant to lose to in limited. You're all in the same house fighting each other? Are they? I see. I do not know that. This 3 blue 3/4, I do not. It does not look particularly good to me, but. Bear with 2 guns. When I say modern era design, I mean mirrored in on. So, I don't know. They cleaned up a lot of stuff since then. Oh, interesting. So they are battling each other. Renin 7? I do not know what this... I guess I'll look at it. Well, it's a 5-drop, so that means the ceiling... It has to be really good for it to see play, I think. I mean, I don't think you should put this card in your Legacy deck, is my suspicion. If that's the question. Otherwise, like, I don't know, kind of a fun card for other formats, I guess. Top card, the +1 is actually Mulch. Yeah, that's a commander card. It reads like a commander card to me. Renin 7. The joke is it's good with Renin 6, right? I really kind of hate that they made that joke. Like, it's just so obvious and, like, not particularly funny, in my opinion. But whatevs. Oh, this is Fateful Absence? Someone was asking about this? This does not read like a Legacy playable card to me, but whatever. Meat Hook Massacre? Why? What? Okay, first off, is it killing slivers or not? That's what I want to know. Pudge Wars, yeah. Ooh, I like how you know the Pudge reference. I also know the Pudge reference. That's like, Pudge is an original Dota character. They had like a meat hook skill shot, essentially, is how I would put it. Meat hook might actually do things to 2-minute champ. Yeah, and I like it scales as like an infest or whatever, you know? You were immortal in Dota? I don't remember anything about Dota except the original Warcraft 3, like, custom map, essentially. That's where Dota originated. But it's been too long. Burn down the house is either Hour of Devastation or make a bunch of devils. Interesting. I kind of like Memory Deluge design, because it's like, if you try to Torrential Gearhulk this, it doesn't work. And also, like, the flashback actually makes sense with it, because you pay more mana to look at more cards. So, kind of nice. Yeah, I think Memory Deluge is a well-designed card. And I'm not even convinced it's better than Factor Fiction on average in whatever format, so that's how it is. Alright, let's play round 3. Well, I've queued into Ruby Storm, so I'm probably dead. This matchup sucks. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I do in this matchup because, like, the matchup is just inherently quite bad. I mean, I'm gonna keep, but it doesn't really matter. Especially since they kept 7. Yeah, this is the downside to playing lands. You just can never win these games, pretty much. And it's okay. You just accept it. It's fine. All right. I'm gonna see if they have enough to kill me next turn. If they do, I'm not even gonna bother showing them anything. Alright, looks like they have plenty. So I'm not even gonna bother showing them anything, because I think it's just a spew. Like, I think I actually lose more equity by showing them cards. Because, like, my hand doesn't even do anything fast. Blaster for Echo, but I think that's, like, a very real thing versus them, to be quite fair. I have a lot of really awful cards in the matchup, so it's kind of whatevs. Play starting out. They don't generally play Past and Flames anymore, Lawrence, so I don't really think it's very good, but I think that deck, most of the list I saw literally cut that card because you don't really need it. Like, Galvanic Relay is just a much better engine card. But I'll cut a Loam, actually, and probably cut, like... Actually, I think I'll just cut the Retro Drift. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna leave in Loam instead of Map, because it's another green card for Fav. Maybe Endurance is better at that, but, like, I don't think you're ever beating them with the 3-4 for 3 in this matchup. I don't think that's actually how it goes. Actually, possible I should have left in Blast Zone. I think I'm gonna mulligan this one too. This is just like an awful hand as well. Mono Red Storm, almost my price. As imagined, I was immediately killed in game 1. Kind of just how it is, but, you know. Yes, this is, like, not that exciting. I'm actually gonna hold the... Let's see, what cards? I'm gonna put back... On 5, I think I'm supposed to keep. The question is what you put back. Probably Depths and Needle. Yeah, that's my instinct as well. And kind of just hope I draw more mana source. I'm actually not even going to play the Exploration out. I don't think it does anything. I think what I should... Well, I'm on 5, so I have to put the Needle back as well. But I need to just keep my green cards in hand in case if I like blow them out with Force of Vigor, I think. But yeah, we're pretty dead, I think. They only went to 6, so... I really hope I draw a land. I mean, there's not really an option, right? I just have to do this and hope to draw a mana source. I was just very sad that I drew, like... A second Sphere would normally be an excellent draw, but it's, like, kind of bad here, to be quite fair. Yeah, I mean, basically, if I draw mana sources that aren't Mock Simon, it's really good for me, so, you know. I think I sided out most of my... Sided out those... I left them in the tab because it's empty. Protection, but maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, I don't think I should hold Depths. What's the reason to hold Depths? But does that, like... So, okay. Maybe that's good, I don't know. Okay, maybe that was better. Yeah, actually I think I'm gonna regret that, but whatevs. No, I think you're right. There was no reason to... Like, I don't think I'm actually beating them with that anytime soon unless I get very lucky. Now I guess I have to get, like... Oh shit, I don't even... Oh, I can get Needle to name Blast in. So I guess that's what I'll do. So now if I draw stage 4 rotation, it works out kind of well. I mean, yeah, not in the immediate future, but do name Gristlebrand with Needle? I think that would cause me to lose the game, so I'm not going to do that. Right, so I think on their upkeep, I'm just gonna blow both of those up with Bob. I think Yavimai is literally my best draw, honestly. Draw. I think I'm supposed to just give them a turn and not port and rotate for this stage, honestly. Which is fine. It's not that easy for them to, like, do something insane versus Double Sphere. Echo. Yeah, exactly, DT that's correct. I'll just let them have another turn. There's only one port in my deck too, Lawrence. Which is kind of the funny part of all of this. I kind of would want to have a second. I think I'm gonna cut, like, the Foundry for it. Or I'm thinking about cutting the Foundry for it. Alright, game 3. It's gonna be hard because, like... I mean, I can mulligan a bunch, but I'm not sure it matters. Because I don't have any mind breaks or whatever, you know? That made me realize that this should be back in the deck over, like... Probably, honestly, these are not good. Crucible's, like, pretty good, too. Probably just leaving one. Probably just submit this and hope. Like, this matchup is really bad. Maybe this is just better as a random endurance because it's a green card. Well, I've played Mind Break Trap in the past. I don't think it's great, but this is like a matchup where Mind Break would be good, you know? But also, like, if you only play 1 or 2 Mind Break, it's, like, not that easy to have in your opener, even with the London Mole. Please, oh baby. What the hell is that? That is a cursed picture. Well, I'm gonna keep. This hand's like actually pretty good. So like often you can break up a turn 1 with Fov. They have 4 echoes. This is just better than all your other cards. Like, yeah, it's not insane, but it's good. Opponent's going to 4. Yeah, I mean, Echo plus Lead is kind of not fun for a lot of decks to play against. The problem, look, Azwit, the problem is their Echo. They're just looking for Lead Echo by this point, so it's not that easy to, like, you know, get them. I like how I sided another green card. They're at 2, but, like, they could still have Lead Echo, and then they'll just have a different hand. I mean, obviously I'm hoping that they don't have that, but... This reminds me of a match I played at Vintage Champs, where I literally went to 1 card link for my Bazaar, and I didn't find it when I went to 1, but I kept a 1 card hand that I had Dredger, because if I top deck Bazaar, it would just be better than alternatives, you know? Anyways, obviously I feel like I'm in decent shape, because they have, like, no resources. The way that they get out of this is to, like, try to echo through a blast, which doesn't really work. Am I supposed to waste them? I don't think so. I think it's just better to turbo to that. Yeah. So I think I'm going to play that out. I can rotate for Yavimaya to speed it up a turn. I mean, it's not a win because it puts him to 21 because I played Grove. Maybe I was supposed to play Fetch instead of Grove. That might have been a mistake. Fuck. Maybe that was probably a mistake, you know? Yeah, but I'll know whether I need to do it on their turn. Oh, I didn't have to fetch? Oh, if I didn't have to fetch, never mind. I don't remember. Wait, crop rotation says instant for a reason, doesn't say sorcery. Flashing. If you evoke it, it dies. Mono red storm, yeah. I mean, it's not really mono red, but this is always cast off lead in their deck pretty much. So I still feel like I'm in good position because this can break a lot of stuff. They put a light on the stack, it can always endurance them. But the red also covers a lot of bullshit, so... sometimes gamble's Entomb, you know, chat. I played literal Entomb in Loris lands when you could do that. Alright, 3-0, got very lucky in this matchup. This matchup is quite bad. Opponent went to 2 cards, which obviously didn't help their case, you know? Alright, so we're 3-0 in the prelim. I thought we were going to be one of the first matches done when I lost game 1 in, like, 2 minutes, you know? But, you know, it's better to be lucky than good, in my opinion. I would definitely rather be lucky than good. I guess if you're Luis, you would rather just be both. JPA Final Boss Pog. Well, if JPA is Sneak and Show, it's not going to last very long, Basic Planes. I'll tell you that. If JPA is also Mono Blue Echo, it's also not going to last very long. I'll also tell you that. Anyways, if you're new to the stream and on this Friday, we're 3-0 in the prelim. If you're new to the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do. If you really want to support the stream, it is September, and I will tell you what that means. So yeah, if you're new to the stream and you want to support it, follow, free to do. And also, if you want to get that 20% off for a new sub, you can do so. Or gifting a sub also, I believe, is 20% off. So, lots of ways to support the stream. I have packs I kind of want to open, so you all can make that happen. Alright, an adjacent human. You're thinking of going to Legacy with a combo deck between Elf, Sneak, and the Epic Storm. What's the easiest, best deck? Yeah, the problem with Elves is Cradles are a huge investment. They only go into one deck, pretty much. I think Sneak and Show has a lot of overlap with other blue-red decks, so that's... I think I would probably pick Sneak and Show if you wanted to build a deck IRL. And Sneak and Show also teaches you how to cantrip. So, a lot of appealing things about buying into Sneak and Show as one of your first decks. Is Elves good? I don't know. It's probably, like, exactly okay. I don't know. Carol goes into EDH decks? Okay, fair, but I was approaching this from the standpoint that this person wanted to play Legacy, Sriracha. So, and plus you have to get 4 Cradles for Elves as opposed to 1. Yeah, exactly. 1 Cradle versus 4 is just, very different. Anyways, gonna run a quick ad, be back for round 4. Please, please support the stream. Be right back. Alright, chat. Get your predictions in. I'm versus JPA93, one of the famed Sneak and Show players. But I kind of think JP is just really good at Magic in general, so... well... Sounds like I think I'll just go 6. Let's see if they're mono, blue, or sneak. Okay. So this is a much better matchup for me, obviously, but let's see what happens. Since they led on Channeler, I'll just be fired immediately. Play around days. What cost me more? I guess I'll play around days for one turn. The actual issue with playing around days, I think, is I don't have a lot of what was I going to say? Hard to know if I'm going to have. Oh, if they had days, they would have gotten a Vulcan one? Well, not necessarily. But, yeah, actually, I probably should have just played it. I think that was a mistake. Now they very easily could have days, but now I'm actually forced into the same position, except I haven't played this. I wasted 3 mana. I don't know. Maybe I'll just roll Dark Depths and everything will be easy. Good days now. Let's talk. Alright. You're right. They don't have days. I should just play the last turn. It just like didn't work out great. Could have played Waze. I don't think playing the Waze is worth it there. So I think I'm just gonna jam Merit this turn probably, but let's see what happens. Does suck a lot. Probably gonna lose now, but what else? Yo, JPA's German just like you, Otter Lady, so what does that say about your people? I mean, they've already used one force, I'm not gonna play around a second. Oh. See, that's funny. I have a bunch of good draws. Maze is good. Actually, there's a bunch of good ones, yeah. The question is if I die to Murktide before I draw a good one. That's a good one. So I can map for Maze, play it, and also make a construct, or make a servo. It's probably worth it, right? Because I have the long game covered if I don't die. I probably should just play defensively. I can even play around Fawn by wasting them. Not sure if I should, but it seems kind of free to do so. If they daze me, that's fine. I think I have this one on lockdown now. Obviously, like, I could die to a flurry of bolts, but I think I'm relatively safe for that. Hamburg Naturalist? Every German knows people from Berlin are strange. I'm gonna screenshot that and send that to Stefan. Alright, game 2 versus Blue-Red Delver, or Blue-Red whatever, how you want to put it. Alright, what did I decide? I don't even remember. This sucks, this is not great. These are decent. This is fine. Oh, I think I came to a conclusion. I think this card sucks in the matchup. Let me look at some blue-red lists to decide what build or what JP is likely to do. Think. What was I cutting? I don't remember. What did I cut Foundry last time, chat? Anyone remember? I'm trying to remember exactly what I did. I cut Foundry? I don't even know if that's right. It's like kind of good. Cut Foundry and map maybe? Yeah, I kind of think they're, like, it's kind of weird to cut Foundry. I think it's good if the game looks like the last game did. I'm not convinced that... I'm not sure you have a lot of time to spend 2 mana to make a 1/1 servo, which is on average not going to be very good, so... But Foundry was really good in that mono blue deck yesterday. It was kind of crazy how good it was in that deck, to be fair. Oh, this hand's really good. The only danger is this gets wasted, but... I mean, you have to spend 3 mana getting a land is the actual issue. It's just really slow. It's good with Saga, of course. So what I actually want is another red-green source. So play this one, I think. Alright, cool. They didn't have the waste you out draw, which is obviously a danger. If they surgical loam, so be it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, they went to 5, and this is their hand. I think I'm just gonna blast it. I think I'm so far ahead that if I blast it, I'm not gonna be in good shape. Okay, that's fine. Actually, maybe I should have just let it go and made Lage, but I kind of feel like they have a Submerge or a Borrower, or I'm allowed to play around it, to be fair. So, also, like, they're kind of down a card. Like, I got a card back from that. They're down a card. So maybe if I just rotate for a Saga, it's good enough. Kind of just think keeping them low on cards is, like, an easy way to win. So now I have to be careful about what I crop rotate away. I think I will just do this. If they have the force, so be it. Yeah, I think so. It's worse versus Blood Moon, but better versus virtually everything else, so... I mean, if I get Blood Mooned or Alpine Mooned, I'll lose, but that's fine. What's the best? I think, like, Graveyard Hate is weirdly not as insane as people think it is. Oh, I tapped my maze. Fuck. Whatever. I guess I should have tapped Ghost Quarter? Kind of an error. Fortunately, most of the cards in my deck actually suck to hit, so it's like, whatevs. Really shouldn't have tapped. Why did I tap the maze? I could tap it literally like my Mox time, it would have been better. It's kind of funny. Alright, yeah, my contracts are gonna outsize that eventually. Better? I guess I can't do anything with this. I'm gonna rotate this away. Go get something. I wish I had the Foundry in my deck now, but whatever. So then we're gonna spend this turn making a construct and just take 6 damage once. That's fine. So you can use 1 bolt. I don't think it's a big deal. But actually, if I was gonna do that, I should have just main phased it, probably. Oh god, I didn't main phase it. That was a punt. Kind of falling apart, but maybe they'll just run out of cards anyways. I think I should just...
Round 1, fight!
I wanted another red source just in case. Alright, I'll thin my deck of most times. I don't actually want to draw them anymore. No, I'd rather have a mana-producing land just in case. I could copy the maze, but I still have rotation for maze as well. It's like not a big deal, I think. No, because 0 counters doesn't exceed its chapter limit. Yeah, it's on chapter 0 out of 3, that's why. This. Anyways, I'm doing all this to play around Submerge because I'm pretty convinced that this is one of the only ways I can get out of the situation. I can basically beat everything else with what I have. Maybe that's not correct. Yeah, I got lucky, very lucky versus Mono Red Storm, I think. And this match, I kind of think is... I'm in good shape, you know, obviously. I guess the danger is something like Meltdown, to be quite fair, but... Alright, attack for 18. Oh my god, chat! Yeah, like, it's why I don't think you need the Pirate, like, you don't need the map or Foundry for these matchups, because they're, like, slow. you can just beat them that way. Like, I wanted to play around Submerge and Brazen Borrower because I thought it was free. I'm not, like, let's be clear. JPA went to 5 cards, and I think the matchup is, like, pretty good. So, like, that's what was going on there. It's not like, I don't think JPA did anything wrong. In fact, I think he probably played slightly better than I did. But it's just, like, inherently their deck didn't line up well. Yeah, without Fawn, or, you know, a lot of cards that are uniquely, Alright, without Fawn or, like, targeted cards from their deck, it's not that easy for them to win. If they had a bunch of Fawns, it'd be a lot harder. Basically, I spewed a Loam for 1 card, and it was a Mazavith, and it was, like, basically enough, you know? Basically because of how insane Saga is. The blasts obviously help, you know? Just, I don't know. Pretty easy 4-0, you know? Gamble on next match. Well, that was the last match. When you pay out the prediction. Did anyone actually... Oh, no, no one actually gambled. Okay, well, I guess I'll pay back the prediction then. Anyways, let's see. So that's a 4-0 with lands. I'm not going to change anything. I'm pretty happy with how it is. Sorry. I might cut this or this for a second Rashad for it. And I think that is reasonable. But pretty happy with most of the other numbers, I think. And that's a 4-0 in the prelim.